steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
Damn, dude. They're just hitting us back to back to back to back with so much emotion in this expansion. Goddamn.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
We'll handle this together, Lamati.
You'll stick with me.
Yeah.
Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do, rather than what I can't.
Good. Keep that mindset. All you really can do right now is just keep that
We've
mindset.
dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. But my brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight.
Yes, Lamati.
I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
I got your back the entire step of the way, my dude. Got your back the entire way. I'm fine. Just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Keep for being there for me, and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Being around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly, I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers, are all at your commands. And everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. But I will make it my strength. The strength to do what I must. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kona. Would you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alice I'll be alright? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. Here we go. Whoa. I guess the closest teleport. Honestly, I think it's here. What are the robots? Oh, you're back. By that, I take it Mattia is feeling better. She needs to be strong for the people of Tural. I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight it together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. Pants. Okay, what do our pants look like? Let's take something out. Let's take take this out. What does it even look like? Oh, I kind of dig that. Let's take that out. We'll put in the pants. Paste. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Picking up the piece. Clay is not person, but it doesn't look like an automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far as wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before. Mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as they're all just new powers. Taking a look at the fallen soldier. The fallen soldier. Examining. From a distance, it appears to be a simple armor, but up close inspections, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which is made is unclear, and you see no signs of power source. As a gun. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've ever seen. Place where the eyes or mouth might be, you see a strange sigil on the front of this helmet. Hey, Alice, I have no fucking idea what this thing is. It's gotta be a robot, but I have no idea. I've never seen it. What do you think? It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Indeed. While it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. The lack of face, not least of all. You see any signs of a power source? No. Probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. Tried channeling aether into it earlier, but there was no response. Though it seemed to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now. A far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it is made of is a mystery. Rather than metal, it is more akin to stone. Wait, you seen this somewhere recently? In the Sky Deep Cenote. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. Uh-huh. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others, and then when we gather at Sunperch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. Teleport from here. Okay, what does the outfit look like? Okay, they're on vacation. I dig it. I dig it. Vacation with high heels. That's how I see it. Running as fast as we can. Come on, pour 'em. Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah.
And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Yes, we
Speaking
saw
of
that
the
happen.
dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
Is it Yoshtola in them?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
We reuniting the Scions for this? It's kind of a big deal.
Greetings, everyone.
The Graha? It's my boy Graha! It's Graha! And Yoshtola! We're just missing Thancredistinian and Uranger, and everyone's here, but we know they're all three in the continent. They're just somewhere here.
Raha! Y'shtola! After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the Annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Wooglamart, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Aw.
It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
Makes sense. You concluded that too.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
Back in the time of the dinosaurs.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Toral.
Yes.
A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Toral nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession.
Yes.
At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar.
You actually got to hear the tale?
Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Yes.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past.
It led to another reflection.
That makes a lot of sense.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
If that's true, like, this is gonna be very interesting leading into the next expansion.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
They went into a different, in a parallel world, one of the parallel worlds. Is that Galuf? Oh, I look so good.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells! What did you do?
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
An earthquake?
That's when the gate formed. I see.
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
Who the hell? Oh my god, is that baby Kryl? No way. Is she from a different world? Is Kryl secretly from a different world?
Baby? Now hold on. Why would you?
Hey, I'm not ready for this.
Now what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Who are you small people? Oh, magic powers. Who are you small people? Very
Though
interesting.
it never opened again. Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the void.
A parallel world.
We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important. So Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping.
Makes sense. Then it
Galuf,
was stolen.
meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Mm-hmm.
Then the child was...
Kryl from a different planet. You're an alien.
the earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
Mm-hmm. She's an alien. Just
So it would seem. I
It's just like the Kryl in Final Fantasy V too, where she also hailed from a different world. It all makes sense.
Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
It all makes
Enough
sense.
about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliolo. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Sir Alja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me
Or else he
unawares
was just
and
knocked
knocked
out,
me
okay.
When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
Uh-huh. The rat bastard.
The palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zoranja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
Yes. That all makes sense.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Makes sense.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
It's probably just trapped in the dome. Probably inside the dome. That doesn't mean that, you know, it's ruined or everyone's dead or anything. You could just be trapped. We don't know. Looks like a job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, baby. We need our boys.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
Yes, sir.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Yeah. Time to fight another god.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Yeah.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm here and I'm in my biker outfit.
If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zoranja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Makes sense.
As such, I shall remain in Tuliolol. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
Dude, Kona is such a good brother, dude. God
To
dang.
likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Makes sense.
Agreed.
In case something
There's
happens to the
something I wish
first.
to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I like it. I like it. Cryle needs to come with us, though.
I wish to go to the dome.
Yes.
As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world.
Yes, yes, yes.
But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
Come with us, Aaronville?
In that case, please let me come too.
Yes, sir.
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting.
I'm so
around.
glad they gave
So if
Aaronville
it's
such
all
a
the same to
big
you,
part
I'll
in
join
this
the Dome
game.
crew.
Because of how well he was received in the last expansion. For the small
You
part
should
he had.
accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
Now we just need our boys.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Where are our other 3 boys?
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
I mean, that makes sense. Try to like level out the panic, you know? I know what I have to do now. We get shoes for this one. Together as one. No, we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Yeah, let's do it. Care to join us, Bella? Yeah. Let's gather the people. While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. You could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy. Alize and I will split to the rest of the city between us. And break. Dum 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 dum. Where are we going? We are going over here. Okay, we just teleport to the Resplendent Quarter from outside. This will be easy enough. I can jump this. There we go. I think for now we should hide our headpiece. Doesn't go work with our biker outfit. Dumbfounded farmer, come to the place. It'll all falls to the enemy. What will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories. All reduced to ash by these merciless villains. Heard Val Uklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Bitch, get the fuck up there! Really, the Dawn servants have a plan already. They've lost so much, they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about that, what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future. But I will go hear what they intend to do. Get your ass up there. Oh, yeah. Damn, I pressed the wrong button. I was gonna press Control 2 right before hitting, and I did not. I was gonna see if it would launch me. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Tyrol. I could try to leave Tyrol, but where else is there to go? You look like a well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere else in Tyrol is beyond the enemy's reach. What lands across the salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tyrol. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Good. Checking on it, everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I have no doubt Valukma and Valkona will share similar sentiments at their address. This person does not need to intend... Okay, they don't need to be persuaded, so we will ignore them. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Jaja is slain. Vavuklamat and Valkona still fight for our nation, for us. Very well. If they would speak, at least I could do is listen. Nice. Easy peasy. And we gotta go across the way. Down to the bevy market. Anyone nearby? There's one right there. Composed merchant. He seems fine if he's composed. Not even gonna try to talk to him. And down here in need. Over here seems fine. Everyone seems fine. All I've seen so far is the composed guy, but if he's composed, I don't see a reason why he wouldn't come. Error, paranoid. There we go. I can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. I'd put my mind at ease to learn something. Anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Okay, resting resident. Let's talk to this guy. I feel it's probably stockpiling and resting. I need to stock up food and medicine, as much as I can. What else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too little to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Ukulmat wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan, then. Suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Go to the resting one. I don't feel like it's the resting one, but it's the only thing... Actually, let's check up here really quick, just to make sure. There's no one up here, right? Yeah, no, there's no one up here. Back to the resting person. Phew, cleaning up is tiring work. Been busy helping us as well, I guess. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tulia Law won't succumb to this. The new Dawn servants to protect us and lead, we'll get through it together. Nope, it's not the resting person. Who else could it be? Is it actually the composed person? I don't think so. Is there someone I'm literally missing? Doesn't hurt to talk to him, I guess. Phew, the wares are almost intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry, friend. I have no time to spare. Valkwan and Valkwana will soon be giving a public address. I have to finish taking inventory before then. Given my circumstances, it would be quite important. I want you to be there as well. Yeah, I didn't think so. Where's the last person? Oh, right there. Their name's just inside the cart, so I couldn't see it. Okay, flustered citizen. That makes a lot of sense. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Okulamat and Vakwana mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it is too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. Back to Wukamat. Okay, what's this outfit? I dig it. I dig that a lot. It's a good that's a good outfit. I saw the frog one too for a split second. The frog one's also good. Bump, 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 bump. It looks like we've brought up quite a few people. Thank you. They actually had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. My apologies for involving you all into all your affairs. As simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tyrol, sharing the rich culture of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zeralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tyrol, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? Fine. Thanks to a little encouragement from Bella. Needn't worry about me either. Whatever worry as I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. You will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Yes. Right. You need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead and go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. Yeah, he did. Okay, the address. Pakur Jaja is just there. I hope he comes with us. That'd be cool.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Mm-hmm.
Zoralsha?
Yeah, pretty fucked, right?
It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
We're going to get slingshots and shoot them down.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
Yeah.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
Yes, Bakul Jaja.
Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Yes, Bakul Jaja.
Hear, hear, brother.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuleolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
Yes.
He's right.
Let's fuck him up.
This is our nation and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuleolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Yes, yes.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky.
Yes.
When we join
Get rid of
hands
them
with our
all.
countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuleolal.
I like it.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike.
Yes.
Tuleolal will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
We're gonna fuck the spaceships up. We're gonna get rocks. We're gonna throw them at the spaceships. They're gonna fall from the sky. Listening to Wuklamat and Kona reminds me of my time in the first. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in a like manner. And through their deeds, they answered me. People of Tyrol, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. We got no cheers. No shiz. Oh, the shoes are the rest of the pants. Oh my god, we're almost in full biker gear. We're just missing gloves. We're just missing gloves and a headpiece. Okay, so that's, I think, where we're going to end it for today. I don't want to start this quest and end up being like another